1, 2, 3. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You've also got volume controls at these knobs that stick out the side, you feel them.
Okay.
You can 1, 2, 3, turn around, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, whatever suits you. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay? Good. And we have our microphone roughly where you've got it. That's good. There you go back to your checklist again. So the radio's on and we can hear each other. The frequency that we need is 127.5 and the other one is 126.7. That's correct. So we've got both of those. Now I'll make the call. We're going to radio call, so we're taxiing to that concrete block-up pad over there. Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabbering 4971, taxiing to Whole Point Bravo, Murray Bridge. So we'll head over towards that block there. So to do that, you can hold that on your lap somewhere for now. Put your hand through here, over the top. We get very personal here, I'm sorry. But lift that up. Pull hard. That's it there. Just hold it there for now. And have your hand on the throttle. And we're going forward, so we make sure nothing coming. Coming? No? All good. So now we can hold that there. Let go of the brake now. It's still strapped up there. There we go. Fine. And we can use your feet to steer. Bring the power back just a little bit. Don't hold the brake, that's fine. That's fine. Bring the power back a little bit. That's fine. At the throttle. Steer with your feet. Good, good, good. Keep that. Stop it there. Keep it in the middle. Yes, steer perfectly. Okay, so we want to stop it there now. So put the brake on again. Flip that over. That's it. Okay, got you. Oh, you dropped the sheet now. Can you reach it?
Oh.
Okay, a lot of things to do, but this becomes habit after a while. Okay, so we've tested the brakes. They work. We stopped. We've tested the rudder. We used our feet then, didn't we? Okay, well now we test the instrument. Check the instruments left to right. The only one on this side you can check is the altimeter. That's how high we are. That's usually at about this is 200 feet, about 180 feet. From left, you're right there. Still comfortable?
Yeah.
Always be comfortable. From left to right. See that?
Yeah.
So that's green. That's green. 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 That's good to go. As long as they're green. Okay. Fuel pump on. Fuel pump. No, next one. Fuel pump on. Brakes are on. Hatches are secure, double checking. Harnesses are fastened. Yes, you're done up. Fuel contents, we've got plenty. Now we're going to check that the mags are actually working. So the way we do that is put your hand on the brake just in case we take off in a hurry, and put some power on. Just ease the power on. Bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. About there. We're moving a little bit. Look, see it there? So let's just pull it back a bit more. That's it there. And we're going to turn one off at a time and see if there's drops. Just turn one off and see what it does. Nope, that's fine. Put it back on again. Do the other one. That's fine. Otherwise it'd shake. So they're both on again. Yeah. They're good. And while we're doing that, the carby heat, which I won't worry about today, we pull that out. Carby heat. No difference. Back on again. And then we can bring the power back to normal. So bring the power back again. Back, 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 back. Back, 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 back. Back, 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 back. About there. That's nice and calm again, right? Yep. Now we're going to set the flaps to make sure they're working okay. Okay? So you've got a lever there, that's your flap lever there. So if you want the flaps to go down, you push the button down. So you push it down, look out the window. See them coming down? Yep. Now look up here, just go up again, go up again. See that little thing moving there? So that's telling you where, see that black mark there? Come down to about halfway. Out there, stop it there. Now look out that window. See them hanging down? What about this side? About the same? They should look the same. Okay? That's what we call the first stage. We could go further, we don't need to take off. We also need to check the controls are free and correct. So make sure they're free. You do that? Remember how to do that? Start and go. I normally go forward. You've got to be brutal with it. Push all the way around, all the way around, all the way around there. Try that. All the way back. That's it. What you're trying to do, keep coming. You don't want some big fella here. Okay? Now all the way over. So they're free. but are they correct? The way you do this, the way I remember it, you put your thumb up, hold that with your thumb up. Yep, that's it up. So as you push this to that side, that one on the outside should go up. That aileron on the end. So, you walk out the window, is it going up?
Yeah.
Look out this side, is this one down? Now keep that up, keep your thumb there. Now this one, come over here, is that one coming up? That one should be going down, because they're opposite each other. So they're correct. Free and correct, okay?
Yep.
That's an easy way to remember. Okay, what's left? Trim for takeoff, that's this little lever here. We push it up to about the yellow mark there. Oh, a bit further, about there, okay? Now we're going to go. So put that away for now. I'll get you going and then we'll start, okay?
Alright.
So we're going to use that one. I'm just making sure there's no one underneath us. No one out there? Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabiru 4971, entering and backtracking runway 19 Murray Bridge. Okay, so we're all safe. So you can back on the controls again, so you have this, that's it. So you use the foot, your feet to steer when you want to go. Can't do any harm. Now start going left. Oh, sorry, we want to go left. My fault. Left. Left. Push it hard. That's it. And you come. Good. So you have your hand on the brake. You won't need this for now. Just through there.
4971, Echo Lima Juliet, it's right behind you. Do you mind if we tag along behind?
4971, go ahead. Okay. So just steer away. Just go to the left a little bit. You can't do any harm. So just go for over the left. I want you to get used to using your feet. Over the left a bit more. Now come over to the right. Keep coming to the right. Bit more. Now go to the left. It's okay, we're just learning to steer. That's it. So you got the idea of using your feet. That's what I really want you to get used to, right?
Yep.
You can see how you can correct yourself, right?
Yep.
Yep. So now we want to start to slow it all down, so we can bring the power back. You can't do much more. Yeah, that's enough. Yep. So now we can use a little bit of brake, if we need to. Use the brake, hold the brake, that's fine. I'm just helping you do it. But we don't want to go too fast up here, do we? Start to slow. That's it, just a little bit, good. We never stop on the gravel, but we can keep crawling. That's fine, now go to left, gently to the left. Keep coming, keep going. Now start going to the right.
Rich India Yankee Bravo is taxiing to Hope Line.
Keep coming all the way around, put it down hard, that's it, keep coming around. Good, going well. Then come into the middle. Now we don't need the brake anymore, do we? Okay, so now hold on to the stick, onto the control, that's it. And I'm going to come with you, but I want you to ease the power on. I'll make a call. Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabiru 4971, line up and rolling 19 Murray Bridge. Okay, so we're going to ease the power on, so push the power in slowly. Put it in, push it, and then here with your feet, that's good. You won't come into trouble. Keep pushing, bit of right foot, that's it, perfect. Keep it going, bit more right foot.
Murray Bridge traffic, Ninja Echo Lima Juliet is lining up runway 19.
Now bring the stick back gently, just bring it back, Now you don't need the steering anymore, that's fine. Hold the throttle, and there we are, you're flying. You took off on your own. How about that? Scary, isn't it? So when we're sort of low down to the ground like this, we always have our hand on the throttle.
Okay, Lima Juliet is rolling 19 Murray Bridge.
That's good, we're doing well. So now we want to, remember we put the flap down, this little thing here. So now if you push that lever up, it'll drop a little bit, and we just pull the stick back to hold it there. Keep pushing up, there it goes, the button. Keep going, a bit more. That's it there. Talk about the trim afterwards. Alright? So, it feels like you're wobbling around, don't worry about that. And now we're up nice and high, we can turn the fuel pump off as well. That goes, everything off is down, that's it. We're going to head straight out here. If you feel like you're out of control, you're not. Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabiru 4971, departing upwind runway 19, on climb 2500 and tracking south Murray Bridge. You're taking off like that, there's a lot to think about very quickly, but it doesn't take long. All these things have become a habit after a while.
Murray Bridge traffic, Ninja Echo 11 Juliet is departing the circuit area on climb out to the south for local flight, on climb to 3500, Murray Bridge.
So at the moment, we've got full power, haven't we? We can't get any more. Okay, it's foot to the floor, which is fine. But if we look at this, we're climbing up at about 500 feet a minute, which is not too bad. But we can steepen it up, we can steepen that climb up a little bit more. But watch what happens is our airspeed, that's how fast we're going, okay? So we can pitch it up a little bit, so pull the stick back a little, whoops, back a little bit more. Not too much, a bit more. Notice how it's slowing down? So we want to climb up at about 80. So we're changing the speed with this because we can't get any more power. Okay? So then to hold the nose there, see how you're pulling it back? This lever here, let go of the stick for a minute, watch the nose. It's coming down. So we can hold it there with this. So if I pull that back to there, let go of everything. We're doing 80.
Traffic, aerobatic box deactivated and Zulu Kilo Charlie descending to join downwind 19.
So there we are, this is in knots. Kilometres an hour is roughly double it. So we're doing about 150 kilometres an hour at the moment, right? There's Murray Bridge Township. Always have a look out the window to see where you're going. So if we steepen it up more, so pull that back a bit more. Feels weird, I know, but you're not going to fall out the sky. Watch what happens to the speed. Getting slower, so we trim it back more. Let go of the stick again, and that holds us there. So this is called a trim lever. It's not accurate, but that is hooked up to this. It's holding it there for us, right?
Traffic, Zulu Kilo Charlie, turning base 19 full stop.
So the next question is, do you think the plane needs us to fly? You're not doing anything, are you? I'm not doing anything. So it doesn't need us, does it? Only needs us to get back to the airport. Okay, so now we're at nearly 3,000 feet. This is a clock, so there's nearly o'clock, that's nearly 3,000 feet. So we want to level off, and we did that last week. So then, just first of all, we call it the attitude. Get the attitude right first. That picture out the front there, like that. Right, so now we're not climbing much at all. Right. That's telling us whether we're going up or down. So now that's the attitude. Then bring the power back, so you can do that. The power back. Back. To about 2,800. That's good, but watch what happens when I let go of the stick. Goes up again.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's holding it there, isn't it? Yeah. So we can, now you do the same thing. Push that forward there, and then trim it by pushing it forward. Push that lever forward, that silver lever. Now let go. Okay. Oh, it's still going up a little bit, so push it forward a bit, this bit forward a bit more. That's it. Now we're not going up or down.
Yankee Bravo is taxiing on the grass.
We're straight and level.
Runway 19, Murray Bridge.
So we're holding 3,000 feet. Everything's good. Look out the window and enjoy the ride. Takes a while, I know that. Only done an hour and a half so far. That's quite good. So there's a lake over there, Lake Elise. Okay?
Yeah.
But see that puffy cloud there?
Kilo Charlie.
That white cloud? I want you to go over there and get on top of it. Okay? Which we can do. So you need to bank it, so you bank it and use a little bit of right foot. That's it, yes, beautiful. Felt the foot come in, good. So there's the cloud and we want to get above it. So how could we get above it? What gives us more lift? What's that? That, yes, and velocity. So full power, ease the power on. Push, push, push. Push, 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 push. There you go. More, more, more. All the way to the bottom. That's it. Always use full power to climb. And we can pitch it up until we're doing about 80 knots. So we can steepen it up a bit more. Okay, look at that. And we can trim it to hold it there. So use that trim lever. There. Back a bit. Sorry, bring it back. And we're climbing at about, this is 700 feet a minute. And there's the cloud coming up. We're climbing. By law, we're not allowed in the cloud, so we mustn't go into it, but we can fly around it. I love clouds, these are my friends. They just come out to the right just a little bit. That's it, yeah, fine. Felt the foot going, that's it. Now straighten it up again. Yes, perfect. As you get up, it gets colder. And there's a cloud. They're beautiful things. So now I want you to fly around the cloud, around the back of it. So now, first of all, I want you to level off. So attitude. Yep, fine. A bit further forward. Bring the power back to 2,800. Take a bit more.
Manning traffic pulsar 3622, downwind for 21, full stop
there.
traffic.
And then trim it so we're not climbing anymore. So push that back there, now trim it to hold there. About there, good. And fly around the cloud. Just fly around the edge of it. Is this cool or what? I think it's the best thing in the world. Yes, we can't go into it, but keep going around the back of it. On the time. Keep an eye out for other traffic, it's all clear now.
Traffic, 1826, taxiing to runway 32.
And we can bank it over a bit more, and we'll make our turn steeper. You know, how beautiful is that? You're the first person in the history of mankind ever to have been near that cloud. It won't be there in 10 minutes. Isn't it beautiful? So as pilots, we've got to keep thinking ahead. We don't want to go there, do we? That one's a bit big, and we don't want to climb on that one. So we head off to the left a little bit.
Going on traffic, Cessna 206 Romeo India Hotel is on descent overhead the airfield, passing 7,300. We're joining a high downwind from runway 27, laying on traffic.
Okay, so now that cloud over there, we're at 4,600. I want to go up to 5,000 feet, so how do I get above that cloud?
On that one.
Yeah, the one's right in front of us. How do we get above it?
Velocity.
Correct. So up, push it up. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Full power. If you want to climb, it's got to be full power. Okay. And come out to the right a bit. We're going to miss it. Come around this way a little bit. Here we are there, and we can use more angle of attack to get height. So pitch it up a bit more to 80 knots. How about that? So now we're at 5,000 feet. Not to get too. That one's a fairly big one, so we'll go to the left. And at that one, see those yellow patches on the ground there? Head out towards those. So now we're at 5,000 feet. But we don't want to climb anymore, so attitude. More, a bit more, that's it about there. Power. 2,800. A bit more. Yeah, that's it. And then trim it so it doesn't pitch up again, so you have to go push it forward a bit. That's it, perfect. And we're not going up or down.
Midnight traffic, helicopter Foxtrot Romeo Lima is overhead Barossa Reservoir at 1,500 and on descent for Linda. Midnight traffic.
Now when you look out the front, do you think one of your wings is... That's better. Feel that this one was down a little bit, wasn't it? Only these are things your brain will pick up after a while. Notice how it's colder up here? You feel that? We've lost 10 degrees, so it's nearly freezing up here, yeah. Okay, so that's holding our height perfectly. You've got the wings level, and the ball is a little bit out to the right, so just whichever side the ball's out, push that foot in. A little bit more right foot in. Oh, there it is there. Sometimes these aeroplanes you've got to push it out there. Okay? So, all good, huh? So now we're at, what are we, at 5,000 feet. I want to start coming down. And I want to come down to 4,000 feet, turning left. So we've got to turn. So, but how do we want to get rid of some lift, don't we? So we can bring the power back a little bit. Bring it back, back, back. Back, back, back. Back, 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 back. And we can start turning using our foot and our stick together. That's enough. No, not that's fine. But all of the ball's good, that's good. And guess what we're doing? Look out the window. You can see what you're doing. Okay, so we're nearly at 4,500. So now I want to keep the descent going, and I'll go right. So keep coming down and go right. Perfect. So it's nice and smooth. Nothing abrupt or rushed. And if we're going down too fast, we could just gently pitch it up a little bit. That slows it down a bit. Don't watch Ed here too much. It'll make you crook after a while. So just look out the window and enjoy what you're doing here as well. But I've just noted we've come down a little bit. We were at 4,000. So we need to get up to 4,000 again while we're doing this turn. How are we going to do that?
Yeah.
Power, don't we? It's the velocity. That's it, push it on. Push, 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 push. That stopped it coming down, so we're going up now. That's the up vertical speed indicator. Ball's roughly in the middle, that's good. What we're doing, remember I said when we're climbing we want to do 80 knots? So what we can do, pitch it up a little bit. Now we're climbing. There's our 80, so we can trim that to hold that there for you because it's obviously working. About there. So really we can let go of everything. We're turning and we're climbing.
That's good.
It all goes together.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll try and get on top of those. They're a bit big. Okay, so we're at 4,000 now, so attitude. Power, it's already 2,800. And then trim it to hold it there for you. So attitude, power, trim, attitude, power, trim. You hear it all the time. And you're straight and level. Don't want to go into there, do we? Let's come around to the right. And the more you take the power away, what's going to happen? Are we going to get lift or lose lift? Lose it, aren't we? Okay, so let's just bring the power all the way back. It won't fall out of the sky. All the way. What's happening now?
Losing lift?
We're coming down, aren't we?
Yep.
We've lost lift and we're descending. That won't hurt us.
Suburban traffic, gyro 1826.
So now we're coming down very fast, 1,000 feet a minute. 4,000, look how fast we're going. But we're coming down.
Yep.
Okay? So we want to, at 3,500, we'll put some power on. 3,000, nearly there. No, not yet, we're not there yet. No. Nearly there now, so now put the power on. Ease the power on.
Yep.
See what's happening to the nose? Look, coming up, isn't it? Because we're getting lift. Push the power in. Push, 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 push. Push, push, push. That's 2,800. Perfect. Look at the nose coming up, see it?
Yep.
So don't let it, we want to stay there. So you've got to control it.
Right.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
No.
Okay. I've only ridden once and I fell off, so I don't. We'll come out to the right a little bit, not to get too close to Murray Bridge. They say in horse riding, if you don't control the horse will control you.
Oh, okay.
So the plane's a bit the same. You want it to do what you want it to do, and it'll do it. Yep. So if you're going too high, fix it. If you're going too slow, fix it. Your job is to fix it. So what I'm going to do, just to show you that ball, skip ball, if I was to push the rudder in, the pedal, and not use this, I want to see the bulge in the nose there. I want you to watch that bulge and tell me which way it goes. Straight that way, didn't it? The minute I put that in. Okay. So now tell me when I don't use the feet, when I push the stick, I want you to tell me where that bubble goes. That way.
Yeah.
Went the opposite way. But I was trying to bank it. Okay. So now, what you do, your aeroplane, you try one. Okay, so just have a point that you can watch out the front there somewhere, and just push your left foot in. There goes the nose. Then it rolls over, which is, it won't fall over, but it rolls over. Okay. Do one to the right. No, just the rudder. Goes straight there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's the turn. But we're going straight ahead at the same time. That's where we're skipping around, we're sliding. Now don't use your feet. Do the stick to the left. There it goes. Push it over. Push it. There it goes that way. So that's where we need to keep both these rudder and stick together. So my aeroplane, just for a minute. You say?
Got aeroplane?
That's it. So if I look at the ball there, okay, and I do a nice turn. Look at the ball. Because I've got just the right amount. If I put too much stick in, the ball comes out. I'm not going to fixate on it, but get the idea?
Yeah.
So if I'm doing a turn and I've got too much foot in, feel like we're going feel us going sideways?
Yeah.
And the plane will fly sideways, literally. But that will make you sick after a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's your aeroplane again. So this time we want to think about when we're doing a turn, we want to just play, and it's just a skill you'll learn. The right amount of foot, the right amount of stick. Okay, so where are we? 3,500 feet. Alright, so now we're coming down. We're at 3,300 feet now. What if I said I wanted to come down faster? Yeah, pull it back. Maybe more. The plane will fly without us, as you can see, right?
Yeah.
And we're not really doing anything, are we?
No.
So now we're at 3,300, and we want to be at 1,500. We've got a lot of way to come down yet, haven't we? Yeah, you're aiming for the right point there, that little bend in the river. Oh, well, look at this, we're down to 2,200 now. Because it's a very cold day today, the engine gets cold very quickly, and it's not good to have a cold engine. So when we start to put some power on, we just ease the power on slowly, let the engine warm up a little bit. A bit like getting out of bed in the morning, you know, a bit cold. You need to stretch before we go too far, don't we? Looking good. Aiming right at the good spot there, that's what I want you to be. Now we're nearly there, so we now put some power on, just ease the power on. Now we're at 1,500, so just gently now because it's cold, that'll do, just leave it there for a little while. Just warms the engine up. Right now ease the power on a bit more, we're at 1,500, push a bit more. Hold it there for a little while. Just warms it up. And what we're going to do, see the river here? We're going to follow the river. So I want you to be on the right hand side of the river, just so you can see the edge of the water, okay? Yeah. And just follow it wherever it goes, that's just the wind, that's fine. Okay, we're a little bit low now, now we can have 2,800 revs again, so put the power on. Push, push, push. Down a bit more. Now she's warm, that's it.
Traffic
Murray Beach, Jabiru 4971, currently overhead Maipalonga, 1,300, and trekking north along the river to Mount Murray Beach. Good, so you're now following the river, aren't you? Don't be too accurate, I'm just trying to use it as a visual guide. So what have you noticed that now that we're down lower, what's the difference?
Turbulence.
Turbulence, yes. It can be turbulent up top as well, but it's more likely down here. Like that one.
Yeah.
This is what I was telling you about the horse. We have to control it.
Joining midfield crosswind 19er, Murray Bridge.
So, you're holding your height. Perfect. Look, 1,500 exactly. We're doing 2,800 revs. The wings are straight and level. Good. These exercises just help you boost your confidence. Okay, so you're doing that really well. So now, what height are we at?
1,500.
Correct. So now I want to keep doing the same thing, but I want to be down at 1,000 feet.
Okay.
So how would you do that? Take the power away, yeah.
Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabiru 7560, turning base 19er, touch and go, Murray Bridge.
That's it, you don't have to take a lot away, and we've started coming down, see?
Yep.
So you really, unless you really urgently have to get down, you want a nice, gentle, smooth descent, which is what you're doing. Legally, we're allowed down here to 700 feet, indicated there. We'll come down to 1,000 feet and we'll hold 1,000 feet. So as we get closer to the 1,000 feet, we're not there yet, we start to think ahead. So what have I got to do when I get to 1,000 to hold it there? We need to put the power back on again, don't we? But we're nearly there yet, we're not there. We're still coming down, just slowly, but we are coming down, that's good. All looks different out the window now, doesn't it? Look out there.
Yeah.
Get some power on, just a bit of power. Push it, push it, push, 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 push. That's it, and then we'll climb again. So we change the attitude there. Perfect. There we are. And trim it to hold it there. If you find pressure in your hand, let go of it. Not too bad, but if you find pressure, you can just trim it and then sort of gently let go of it. Watch your wings a little bit. That's better. But we've lost a little bit of height, so how can we get that back again? That's it, just a little bit. Yep, that'll do. It'll come up in the end. Or, if we really want to come up quickly, we could do this. Change the attitude. Now we're at 1,000 feet again. We can do that. Yep. And then trim it to hold it there so we don't come down again. Traffic Murray Beach, Jabiru 4971, overhead Kalute, 1,000 inbound, estimate circuits in 5 minutes, Murray Beach. Okay, I don't know whether you can see it, but it's the yellow runway right over on your left there.
Yeah.
So that's the runway there, so we want to head towards that now. And while we're doing that, as we're heading over that way, I want to go to 1,500 feet. Up you go. Climbing, always ease it on, which is good you're doing, but just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Always use full power to climb.
Jabiru 7560 has vacated all runways,
Okay.
Murray Bridge.
Good, you're climbing at 80 knots. If you're finding you too much pressure in your hand, trim it to hold it there if you want to, that'll take the pressure off for you. There we are at 1,500 feet. So we get the attitude right now. We're at the right height, aren't we? To attitude, power, bit more, take a bit more, bit more, 2,800 you want, about there, that's it, and then trim it, to hold it there if we need to.
Is that that?
Well, at the moment, let go, what's it do? Coming up a little bit, just push it forward, no it's about right, push it forward maybe a touch. That's good. How's that?
Yeah, good.
Feel alright?
Yeah.
Good. So you see the runway there?
Yep.
So what I'm going to do in a minute is we're going to fly across the middle of the runway, but I need to be at 1,200 feet. So how would I get there? That's it. Beautiful. Air's a bit wobbly today, isn't it? Okay, my aeroplane. You say?
Your aeroplane.
That's the one. Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabiru 4971, joining midfield crosswind 19 Murray Bridge. Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabiru 4971, base 19 for full stop Murray Bridge. So now we're going to land, so we need some flaps. That'll help give me more lift. I'll talk about that when we get back in again. So I'll now put flaps a little bit down. Feels like you're going to fall out the sky at this speed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's a nice day, we might even have full flaps. So if you look out there now, they're really hanging down, aren't they?
Yeah.
So how did you find out about our score here?
I think Dad found out. Yeah.
You went very well.
Thank you.
Traffic Murray Bridge, Jabiru 4971, vacated all runways Murray Bridge.